What is up, you guys? Welcome back for another video. Today I'm featuring another condo tour with a young digital nomad. He's 22 years old from the UK. We're talking about beans and toast.
Violent.
But nah, man. Ty, welcome to the channel, bro.
My boy, man, always. Beans and toast, that's how he's introducing me. What the hell? Not even my name first, just tea and crumpet. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, so man, tell the channel a little bit about yourself, man. 22, you moved from the UK. You've been here for what?
Yeah,
almost
correct.
2 months?
2 months now. So I've been here for about 9 weeks. My boy Zay's right. I moved out here end of February. I'm straight from the UK, just outside of West London. So yeah, man, I was like, you know what? I was watching Zay's channel before I moved out here. So even for me, it's a bit of a full circle moment to be featured on an episode because I was literally watching this from my room back home in the UK a couple months ago. But yeah, man, I've been here in Thailand for about 8.5, 9 weeks now, man, and I'm enjoying it. So
That's dope. So you guys will get to know him more a little bit by the end of this video because we're going to interview him, ask him some questions. But right now, we're going to go on a little tour of his condo. You guys like seeing condo tours, so I figured why not knock another one out. And his project, I think what really interests you guys, because you guys are going to see a little bit bigger of a condo and see what it like. This is going to be a little bit of an older project, but you guys are going to realize that even older projects out here offer a lot of upside. So, hey, man, lead the way. Let's do it.
So I'm just going to go all the way to the front with you and basically kind of show you what the view is like as soon as you walk in. They got 2 entrances, one just over there, which is like the back entrance, and then one down here where we're going to go. And in this, I want to call it complex, so my condo complex, there's actually 4 different buildings. So you've got building A, building B, building C, and then building D. I'm on building D, but then obviously we're going to be walking down to building A, and I'm going to be showing you a few of the different shops and stuff that they got here as well, man.
That's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, and actually one thing that's quite interesting as well that I would like to start off by mentioning is that I didn't even go like the traditional way to actually find this property or find this condo. So I know in a lot of your videos you say that, because I actually watched your videos before. So like I say, it's very full circle. And in some of your videos I must have watched before I came out here, you were saying that like Facebook Marketplace, joining Facebook groups. I watched that video like 3 times. Like
Word.
They said join this group, join this group. But when I actually got here and you know, you start to expand your network, meet new people, there was actually a friend of a friend basically. So I had a friend here who lived in the UK. He put me in contact with his friend who's also from the UK, but he's half Thai. His name's Ollie. So if you are watching this, Ollie, shout out to you. And just because of the fact that I had a conversation with Ollie and said to him, yo, bro, I've only been here, at the time it was 1 month. I'm looking to get my own place. Ollie was like, oh, if you want to get a place, that's easy. My auntie's actually a property estate agent here because she's obviously fully Thai. So that's how I was able to get this property and find out about it off market, simply just through my networks and who I knew, man. So I'll show you the spot. Obviously, me and Zay are going to go in a few minutes, but that's how I was able to get a good deal that I've been able to get now. So
That's sick. And one thing I've been noticing about him, man, like since he's come here, this dude is like the king of networking. Like he's been connected with everybody. Just staying on the grind, man. Like you guys have might even seen his content blowing up on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, man, he's hustling out here, just tapping in with everybody. And that's what it's about, man. Sometimes all it takes is just, you know, reaching out and making a simple connection. And through that, you know, other doors and opportunities open. And
that's so
before you know it, you know,
Bro,
you connect with everybody.
That's so true, man. And just to even jump in real quick about the networking, I feel like, again, just for context, guys, I'm 22 years old. I quit my full-time job in central London to kind of pursue my dream, which we're going to touch on in a second. But with that in mind, I knew that I was coming here to Thailand with a fresh new chapter of my life. So why am I not going to give it 100% and network and meet new people and really put myself out there? Because I'm a big believer that one conversation can change your life. Me simply just knowing Zay and talking to Zay, you even put me onto some game. We've had a few conversations that's actually changed the way I've thought as well. So you just gotta just do everything in your power to just push yourself and, you know, build yourself, network, become a better person. So yeah, man. But right now, we've just passed building B. So like I said, there's 4 different buildings. They got the normal like towel bin and stuff like that. I'll show you. So yeah, guys, we're here at the building B, which is just behind Zay. As per usual, when you come to like a normal standard condo, they got their, I don't know what you call this. I would call this a vending machine. Would you call it?
Yeah, specialty beverage vending
towel
machine.
bins and stuff like that for food. I've never actually really used a towel bin myself, if I'm being honest, but I see them all the time.
It's pretty good.
But have you tried
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty good, yeah. It makes it drink in about 90 seconds.
For real?
Yeah. What's this other machine got? Some type of like teas and stuff. Lemonade. I might have to buy a lemonade, guys, and give it a test. I'm a big lemonade person.
Review. But yeah, guys, man, so I've been living here for, how long have I been living here now? About 5.5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. Yeah, about a month and a half I've been here. There's so many different shops, like they got a whole parade of shops. You don't really need to leave the kind of condo block, I like to say. This is a new food spot that's being built. Obviously, we're not at my building, so I don't really use these specific shops. This is not my regular 7-Eleven, but they got a 7 here. They got a juristic office, obviously, Zay, you know what that is as well. They got it's quite a big, I don't want to say plot of land, it's quite a big spot basically. So there's a lot of different shops that you can go to. You don't really need to leave your condo.
One thing I've noticed, Thailand is really big on convenience. Like, super big on convenience. Like, look at this, guys. They have fresh fruit in this machine. You got a fresh fruit vending machine. That's dope.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it costs compared to the street. Oh, no, 25 baht. That's not bad. That's like the same price you get on the street.
I didn't even know that, man.
That's so cool.
What's your favorite fruit?
I'm gonna say mangoes.
Same.
And as far as like drinks and stuff, I love passion fruit, man.
Ooh.
First time I came to Thailand, I had passion fruit for the first time, like passion fruit smoothies, juice. It's
I
man,
never had a passion fruit drink.
it's so good.
Next time I go to like
Some
a
of the
night
best.
market, I might try it, man. But yeah, guys, now they just got, you know, your normal stuff like a little library they got here. They got 2 actually. Again, I don't use this one because it's not the one closest to my building. Again, convenience. But now what I'm going to show you in a few seconds is kind of like the open plan area where people just kind of sit, come out here to catch some sun, do some work. If you know, some of the older residents here who have kids and a family, I think there's a little swing and stuff for kids to play with. But there's a lot to do here, man. Like, just like Zay said, and I know you've seen other condos on this channel, but each condo has its own kind of, I don't even want to say feng shui, but its own kind of way that things are laid out, but the amount of convenience is relatively the same. I don't know if you'd agree.
Yeah. I mean, like right now, this is my first time at a project like this, and I'm already impressed by just the fact that y'all have restaurants downstairs and multiple 7-Elevens. Like, no, you're right. You really don't have to leave.
Yeah. So we're now back at the front. So like I said, we've already kind of covered, well, the first 3 buildings. We haven't got to building D yet. So now we can kind of head back down. This is the main entrance.
Okay.
So this is the main entrance basically that people would come in, like if they're on a grab bike taxi, like that's how I get into the condo basically. And now we can go back to the front and then I can kind of show you like how my setup is basically, like what would I do, what's my routine like, my local 7-Eleven and stuff like that.
Word. So do you know much about, have you explored the area much since you've been living here? Like what else is like around here? How far is it from the main city?
Yeah, good question. So I'd say being here in Bangkok, like where even is the main city? If we're saying the city's like Sukhumvit, Asok kind of area,
right,
then I would say that I'm only like about 10 minutes out on a grab bike. So that's like what, a 20-minute drive, 10-minute grab bike. So it's quite convenient. I go to like Prompong area a lot. So like it's literally like a 15-minute grab bike for real. Other than that, what are some of the stuff that's close? So I'm in the area called Rama 9, which in Thai you would call it Palam Gao. That's what it's actually called, Palam Gao. They have Jod Fair Night Market, which is like a walk within walking distance to my condo. So I go there about 4, maybe even 5 times a week some days.
Wow.
Just to get food. Like you will know yourself, bro, like things here are so cheap.
Yeah.
Like why am I gonna be at home like this guy cooking buffalo chicken when I could go to a night market for 70 baht and have some Thai boat noodle soup. So I'm lazy, guys, I can't lie. I don't even really be cooking here. So yeah. They got Fortune Town Rama 9, which is basically like a massive kind of shopping mall area, similar to like a, you know, like Terminal 21.
Okay. I've never been there. I might have to check it out after this.
Yeah. But nah, they got quite a few things. Again, it's convenience, guys. They got everything you really need here. But mainly, if I'm going out, I'd rather go more so into the center. So like I'm saying, Prong Pong, Asok, Nana area. I did go to Fortune Town Rama 9 a few weeks ago actually to pick up some equipment after I did the episode with you on my channel when we was doing this reverse.
Yep.
Because they was putting me on game. He was like, bro, like, why you got these dusty ass mics? Like, go pick up some proper ones. You know what I mean? What do you call it? Like a phone gimbal type thing. So I was like, all right, bro, bet. Do you know what I mean? So literally same day after that, I went straight to go and pick it up. And yeah, guys, man. But like, as you can see here, it's very child friendly here. There's a lot of families who live here. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Like we could just literally just sit down here, for example. I don't really come here, if I'm being honest. Again, now I'm talking, it's making me realize I'm actually a bit lazy. I don't really leave my floor, and when we get there, you'll understand why. But if I wanted to come out here in the morning and read my book, as you can see, you've got an open area for me to do that. So it's cool, man.
This is smooth. Nice little vibe out here.
Yeah. What's your thoughts so far?
Man, this is a dope spot. Like,
Cool, man.
like I'm very impressed so far. Just like I said, you guys have a lot of convenience. And I think what's one of the big things, every time I talk to a Thai person, I'm like, why is there so many 7-Elevens and stuff? And their answer is always like, Thai people are lazy. Now, I don't know if I believe that Thai people are actually lazy, but that's what they say at their own mouth. But Yeah, I mean, like, convenience is number one. Like, and I realize that, like, in America, they don't really do stuff like this to where, like, you know, you have just immediate access to a convenience store, like, in your building.
Yeah.
So having to just walk downstairs makes life a lot easier. So
Yeah, that's so true. It's the same in the UK as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you were speaking just now, we don't have 7-Eleven in the UK. We would have like a Nisa local, a Londis, or what we would call a bossman shop. So that's where like majority of the convenience stores are probably Asian owned. So we just call the owner bossman. Yo, bossman, have you got like, I don't know, like portion of chips or whatever?
I'm gonna get you to teach us some UK terms at the end of the video.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do
some
that,
slang.
We'll do that. But yeah, just to kind of say, follow off what I was saying, in the UK they wouldn't really have this level of convenience either. So it's definitely not just an American thing. I think it's just a Thai thing where they go above and beyond, which is good.
Yeah.
Because everyone likes convenience, right? Like
Yeah.
imagine if it was 11 p.m. at night and you ran out of, I don't know, toothpaste. And if there wasn't a 7-Eleven, you have to get on a grab bike and do the whole long stuff.
So now we got some more machines. Okay.
Now we're by my area. So
Y'all see they got the medical one. This one has, in case things get, you know, saying you end up lucky, you just come down to this machine.
Bro, I didn't even know that, bro. Thanks for putting me on, bro.
But they have your immediate supplies. That's like, this even in itself, this type of vending machine, very convenient.
Yeah.
You got sandwiches. Wow, I mean, Thailand just knows, ATM, like Thailand knows how to do it, man.
They do. And behind there is a library as well. So again, I haven't used it, but if I wanted to come and get some work done.
A salon.
Little salon, obviously I'm bald, so I didn't really need to use that, but if I wanted to. They've got 2 food spots.
See, I got smoothies in here.
Get some fried
Dang,
wings.
man, like, this is dope.
It's cool, man. It's cool. To be honest, guys,
Like, what?
I haven't really tried too much stuff, so I've not actually been to any of these shops, but like coffee shop, again, the word again is convenient.
Hey, man, that's content. You gotta get that.
Nah, that's true. Might do like a little
Look at this, they
mukbang
got a
my
dry
Condo.
cleaners too. Y'all literally have everything, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
this
they
is
got
crazy.
7-Eleven over here as well. And let's go. Let me show you the first amenity that I would say. But yeah, man, we got a lot of things here. I'm not gonna lie.
So what y'all seeing right now, man, don't sleep on the older projects. Like, a lot of us YouTubers, we show the newer projects and all the amenities, but man, like, I think the value might be like living in a place like this.
Yeah.
And you guys will even see why once we get to the room, what you're able to get.
So let's talk about that for a second. So I'd say about 80% of the condos you see online, on YouTube, TikTok, that sort of thing, like bro's saying now, they're all newer projects that I'd say have been constructed in the last maybe 4 years, majority of them. I'm pretty sure that this building I'm in now was built, I think it's 2017 or 2015. So it's not really old in the grand scheme of things.
Right,
but
right.
For Thailand, it kind of is a bit of an older condo. But you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? So as you can see, we haven't got to the proper amenities yet, but I don't have a rooftop pool. I don't have a sauna, for example. But what I do have, I'm still very grateful for, and it's more spacious, do you know what I mean? So first amenity, for example, basketball court. Now it's not open, guys, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying because I was gonna say break your ankles, but I'll probably get my ankles. I'll probably get my ankles broken by Zay. I'll leave my ego. But yeah, so sometimes I like to come out here in the morning. Maybe not so much in the last few weeks because I've been a bit more busy making content. But when I first moved in here, like every day, maybe 4 times a week, sometimes even every day for a week, I start off my day, wake up at 8, shower, do a little workout in my condo, and just come here with some hoots, some headphones on. Just start doing my thing, man. Just good for fitness and good for mental health, you know what I mean?
And you got some outdoor fitness equipment, I see.
Yeah, outdoor fitness equipment. But this is what the old people use. Like we don't really be using that, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, man, that's the first thing. They got the basketball court, which is cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though again, it's not the newest of the new, I've never experienced something like this, and I wouldn't have got this if I was in the UK. So I'm still very grateful, man. For sure, every day. But yeah, let's go up now, man. It's getting kind of hot. We're 2 black brothers wearing black. It's like a double whammy right now. So yeah, let's go upstairs and see what they got, man. This is my 7. They see me here, freshly woke up, still got yam.
Can we talk about how convenient 7-Elevens are? Like,
yeah,
you can get smoothies here, coffee, snacks. It's open 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, you got the microwavable meals.
you can get anything.
The toasties.
Everything and more in a 7-Eleven, I swear down. Like, it's actually just crazy. But literally, like everything you just said now, Zay, you can get food, toiletries. It's literally like a mini like grocery store.
Yeah, mini mart.
Yeah, mini mart. Mini mart, yeah. We wouldn't say that in the UK. Mini mart. Yeah, guys, let's go outside, man.
Need this AC.
Needed that AC, man. Fun fact about me, I actually try not to have the AC on in my condo. So when you probably walked in before we started filming, you probably thinking, like, why is it so hot? But that's my bad. You know what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not one of them people who can like sleep with a. Can you sleep with the AC on?
Oh, I need it.
Nah.
I need it cold, bro. I need it cold at night.
Nah, bro. Like if I sleep with the AC on, I'll get ill for like 4 days.
Really?
I swear down. So like, I'm just, even though it's mad hot, I'll just be taking like 5 showers a day.
Damn.
I just be hitting the sauna in the crib. Cool. Alright guys, so lucky thing about me is that the actual condo that I'm staying in is right on the floor where all of the real amenities are basically. So as we're walking out, we've got like a garden type area, a lot of kind of natural nature space, which I like. This is the first kind of spot that I would say I've kind of been using majority of the time. So what I would normally do is come out of my condo, which is literally like, as you know, like 10 steps from here.
Yeah.
I would just sit down here, get my book out. Me and Zay were just talking about the books we're reading at the moment, saying about how, because I've got the 100 Million Offers from Alex Hormozy, we both read that and listen to his information. So I'd bring out that book and literally just start my day sometimes, like half an hour just reading and stuff like that.
That's dope.
In some nature, man.
Yeah, so you almost have like your own private kind of like terrace, like,
Yeah.
cause like it's like his condo is literally right here, like you can see from it, like
Yeah,
that's his window,
literally.
and then just come out here.
Literally. So I'll just come out, like it's so close that I could sit here and still be connected to the Wi-Fi in my crib. It's that close, so it's kind of cool, man.
Yeah, you got your own
let's walk around
big
this
balcony.
side, man. It's like a big garden, do you know what I mean? And sometimes a lot of the residents in my block are a lot older, so sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I'll see some like older people doing their stretches and yoga and stuff, which is cool. I have had a couple incidences though, because like I said, where I don't sleep with aircon, I'll usually leave like the balcony door open or like the blinds open.
Yeah.
And I'll be sleeping in my boxers and shit. Like sometimes, like this morning, bro, I woke up, I swear down, no bull. I woke up, opened my eyes, got out of my bed, stood up, I'm just in my boxers, and there's an old lady outside, like just walking past, but like watching me, like what the fuck is this guy doing? And I'm thinking, oh shit, my bad. That's a bit crazy. But yeah, guys, we got a swimming pool now. Nice little view, and you can let me know what you think of this pool. I think your one's actually bigger. I'm pretty sure it is, but I like this one nonetheless.
Yeah, it's still a smooth pool.
It's a straight.
Yeah,
So we could come here,
and then you do still got like a little view too. Got some.
take a little seat, lie down here, catch a tan, or jump in the pool. Like it's alright, guys, man. For
Is
me,
the temperature feeling all right?
it's nice, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright. For me, guys, like, this is cool. I haven't really been swimming in the last maybe week and a half. You know, maintenance and all that. When I get a fresh trim, I ain't going swimming, bro, because you know, the tape just goes wrong and shit. But yeah, guys, man, I like coming here, go for a little swim. Do you swim a lot in your condo or not really?
Right. So all the amenities I used it the first day I came in,
Yeah.
and now honestly the main thing I use like the basketball court.
I hear
Other
that.
than that, I don't really find myself swimming that often.
Yeah.
And plus, like the water is not as cold as I would want because it's so hot outside. The water, like in my building, is kind of warm in a sense. So
Warmer
like
than this.
maybe similar temperature.
Yeah.
But in this Thailand heat, I would wish the water was actually a little bit colder.
Yeah, like freezing cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do hear that because guys, like, we've literally been outside for 2 minutes and I'm sweating already. So it is very hot. Like right now, it's probably like, I know you guys do Fahrenheit, right?
Yeah.
Like 31 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that equivalent is. Maybe like 90 degrees Fahrenheit or some shit. It's hot.
Yeah, it's
hot.
hot.
Guys, man. But this is a cool view. Like from here, I mainly focus on the left side because the right side, you know, the building's a bit older, but it's cool, man.
How many condo projects did you look at before you found this one? Did you just look at one and was like,
I looked at one other one.
Okay.
So this is my second one. And if I'm being all the way honest with you guys, like I'll keep it all the way real. I think that now that I've been here for a while and I've seen other people's condos, I think I was a little too hasty, but that's like one of my personal traits I need to work on is I'm very impatient. So like, I just get annoyed, like going to look at this one, it's not the right space, it's long, man. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
After one day, I'm like, let me just, you know what I mean? Let me get here. But I'm not complaining because I still do very much like the spot I've got, but now that I have more kind of, what am I trying to say? Now that I've viewed others, I know that there was more if I would have waited a little bit longer. Do you know what I mean? I could have found something better. But it is what it is. And another reason why I'm lucky and picked this one actually is it's a 6-month lease. So we can even talk about that because the majority of the leases here in Thailand are meant to be 1 year, right?
Yeah, so I mean, like, depending on the project and depending on who the owner is, you can get as low as 3 months. But typically, the way it works is 3 months you'll get like the highest price.
Yeah.
6 months you get a little bit better deal, but then year plus leases you get the best price.
Yeah.
Ooh, my feet is burning right now.
So I wanted 6 months because, like, putting myself. This is the perspective that I was in when I first came out here, right? Like I said, I was 22, just quit my job, had no plans. I didn't want to commit to anything because I really didn't know what the next few months would even look like, let alone committing to somewhere for a year. Do you know what I mean? So this was the only spot where I only looked at 2, but out of the other one in this place, this one was offering a 6-month lease. So I was like, this is a bit more incentivizing for me to go forward with. So
Right.
yeah, they got toilets here, normal stuff. Here's the gym. We can have a little peek inside there and see what's going on. The gym's quite small, I'm not gonna lie. I do use it a few days a week, but I'm not really like.
What y'all got growing in this tree? Do you know that? What type of fruit is this or something?
I don't even know, bro.
Y'all got something growing, like.
Asking the wrong guy. I have no clue.
They got some type of fruit growing right here. I have no, maybe it's, no, I was about to say, no, what type of, is there any ripe ones? I have no clue what this is, but hey, they got something.
I have no clue, man. But I like being out in nature, man. Can't lie. And I think it's good because a lot of these condos as well are so like new looking that it doesn't really feel as natural, if that makes sense.
I feel you. Okay, we're coming inside the gym.
So yeah, guys, I don't know if you want to go in because there's quite a few people working out there, but it's just
You
like a
guys can
small
see.
gym space.
Okay.
Got your necessities, things you need. They've got the treadmill, got a couple of racks where you can actually put some work in, squats and stuff like that.
Y'all do have a sauna.
It's not working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
But y'all have, oh, okay.
So I've been here 6 weeks and I haven't used it yet, but I'm not complaining. I still got a lot of other stuff that I can utilize here, so it's not the end of the world.
You don't really need a sauna though with this, would it being this hot outside?
With this
Just stand
Like
outside
I
for
said,
10 minutes, you get the same effect.
My aircon's not on, so my house is a sauna. Do you know what I mean? Like, my place is a sauna, so yeah. But this is just like a normal. I don't want to call it a day in the life, but this is how my life now is set up for real since I've been out here. So
Right.
I'm very grateful. Could I have got something a bit more fancy and, you know, rooftop pool and the as we would call in the UK, the mad thing? Yes, I could have got the mad thing, but I'm happy with what I've got, man. It's my first place here. I know I'm not going to be here forever. Do you know what I mean? So I'm grateful, man.
I'm liking it though, bro. This is dope still.
It's cool. Best bit, man. So I'm going to go to my condo now. I'll show you my place and how I'm actually living. So.
All right, guys, welcome to the crib. Welcome to the crib. So basically, what I've got here, let me just shut the door. What we have got here is we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo apartment here in Bangkok, Thailand. So as soon as you walk in, you've got the living room area. As I was just saying to my boy Zay, I haven't really done much with it. I've just kept it kind of plain. Got myself a couple fake plants just to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. But I'm only going to be here on an actual 6-month lease. So I haven't really focused too much on decoration because I always knew that I was going to be moving on over the next few months. You've got a nice kind of garden area here that I'll show you. And this over here is where you can see. And this over here is where you got the garden area for people who want to just kind of use that or maybe sit outside every morning. There seems to be quite a lot of people who are kind of out here throughout the day. I don't really use it that much. Obviously, when Zay's coming around and we want to do an interview, I might sit down over there. But on a normal day to day, maybe other than reading my book, not that much. Then if you go over here, we have the kitchen area. So my bad, guys, it's a bit messy because I literally just had some food. I just got delivery. But you got a normal standard kitchen area. Not the biggest, if I'm being honest with you guys. Could it be bigger? Of course it could. But like I said, for now, for me, who just literally moved here, it's enough for me, man. And I'm very happy and I'm very content. So this is kind of like the first balcony area. This is where I mainly hang up my clothes. A lot of the stuff you'll see in Bangkok when it comes to condo apartments is that many of them don't actually come with their own washing machine. Mine does, so I'm very grateful for that. However, it doesn't come with a dryer that I know Zay would probably say is a standard over in the US. But in the UK, not many places actually have an actual dryer, so it's not really the end of the world. Yeah, over here we have the bathroom area. You already know how it goes. What's happening, guys? You got the shower just beyond there as well. So just kind of normal stuff, normal stuff you'd have in a bathroom, standard procedure. Then if we move over here, we have bedroom number 1. This is not my bedroom. This is kind of like the guest room. So if I do have any guests who come through, then they'll always have the opportunity to come and stay with me and actually have their own bed and their own storage units as well. So they're not going to be bothering me. And we thank God for that. Moving over, we've got my bedroom, big space, you know what I mean? Where the magic happens, you know what I mean? So I actually really like this room. It's quite spacious, very spacious if you can kind of see yourself. It's even got a desk in there, which they put in for me specially. So I'm able to kind of edit my YouTube videos and be productive and do my stuff. Then if you go just out here, we're very grateful that we've got this bit. Very spacious, so I can come outside and just kind of be with nature. This is my view from my balcony. Not the best, not the worst. You know, you've got a nice view over here to the side, and you've got a nice view over there to that side. But right in front of us, these do look like some old buildings. But at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. So I'm quite happy still. As you can see, this is a massive kind of condominium block. So there's just so much here, so many rooms, so many different apartments and condos. So I'm very grateful for the space that I've got, because as you can see yourself, mine is actually very big. You've got a big storage unit over there, which I'm happy with. And obviously, like I said, this is kind of where I'm able to do my work and stuff like that. So for me, I'm happy with it, guys, man. I'm content, and that's all that really matters. Obviously, here you got, you know, another bathroom number 2. I was even saying to Zay as well when we made the video that I actually don't use this bathroom, even though it's literally an ensuite. So like, I can just kind of get out of my bed in the morning, boom, go straight to the toilet, get in the shower, that kind of stuff. But for some reason, my brain is just wired differently. So I'd rather get up, take a little walk, take about 9 steps over here, and then boom, I'm right here in the other bedroom. So yeah, guys, that's my place. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you like it or not. As me and Zay mentioned already, there's a difference. You know, you can get the newer type of buildings and have like better amenities, golf simulators, saunas, game rooms, cinema rooms, all that kind of stuff. But you know, you'd have to sacrifice maybe a larger space. You get like a room, maybe you get a condo apartment that's maybe 30 to 40 square meters. But me, I would rather go for an older building and have a lot more space to kind of stretch my legs and do my thing throughout my day to day. So yeah, that is Ty's condo tour.
All right, bro. So dope condo tour. This was cool to see, man. Just a different project and like see all the space and value you get. But let's talk about just kind of like, what was life like before coming here? I know you haven't been here that long, but like you come out here at 21, and I'm about to turn 27 in a week. So like you know, you're even younger doing it. Like, what made you want to become a digital nomad and leave the UK and come to Thailand? And what were you doing before you came here?
Damn, that's a good question, bro. So let's do the second one first. So when I was in the UK, like bro said, I was 21 when I came out here, just turned 22. But I've been working a corporate job in a 9 to 5 since I was 19 years old. So I've had about 2.5/3 years experience working in that kind of like traditional office type role, 9 to 5. I was working in central London, doing that commute, that kind of stuff. So working in the UK, like, it just wasn't for me, man. That's the only way that I can put it. I'm not going to be here saying, oh yeah, like, don't work a job, you're a bum, because I've worked a job, and you know, for a certain amount of my time, I did really enjoy it. I was so hell-bent and focused on kind of climbing the corporate ladder when I first started out. I've done quite a bit in my corporate time over the past 2.5 years. Like, I managed to pitch a new job role to the CEO of my company at the time. I was doing public speaking internationally. So like, I was very applied and disciplined to my job. Like, yeah, like, I'm going to climb the corporate ladder, I want to be a CEO, etc. But then after a certain amount of time, you kind of just realize that when you're working a corporate job, your hard work gets rewarded by getting more work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Me and Zay are in a position now whereby we are our own CEOs. We can decide where we want to work and not work. This for us is literally work right now. But we know that if we hit a certain milestone that we set for ourselves, we can reward ourselves by saying, you know what, Zay, you've been working hard. You're going to say to yourself, I'm going to have a week off. I'm going to wake up a bit earlier. I'm going to go check out Koh Samui or Chiang Mai because I've done what I need to do. But in your corporate job, you literally, it's just an endless cycle. You work hard, you hit the KPIs and do all the things your manager tells you to do. They reward you by praising you. It might be monetary. You might get an extra 5K a year or something. And then that reward literally manifests into, okay, Ty, here's 5 more projects to do. So now I've been trying to work harder to climb a corporate ladder so I can work more hours, work later, unpaid most of the time, have more stress for little to any monetary gain. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like, short and simply, I just had enough of it, bro. And I was like,
When did that shift come? Because, you know, like, that timeline, like you're so young, but it seems like very quickly you identified that, hey, like this ain't for me long term. Because like if you think about like our parents and generations before us, they would work at jobs for 30, 40 years, and retire there and just be set in stone. Now obviously even the work environment now doesn't even really allow for that, because companies are always firing and it's really hard to even stay at a company long term. But in just basically a 3-year time frame, 2-year time frame, like what made you just be like, all right, because that's kind of quick to go from being in corporate and like in 2 or 3 years you're like, you know what, I gotta escape this. So you went in, you got out. Like how long in did it take you to be like, nah, I gotta switch it up?
I'd say it was quite soon actually. No, like it wasn't that long ago is what I'm trying to say. It took me about 2.5 years to get to that point. And the reason why, just to paint a better picture, is I started out working in an international marketing company, working as an entry-level exec, so just like a normal junior exec basically. Worked my way up, done a lot of networking, met the CEO, pitched to the CEO a new job role that wasn't created before. So I was like, we have a problem in the company. We have a lot of Gen Zs, people around our demographic, who are joining the company and leaving, like you just said. This is a problem for the company because of A, B, and C. Like I made a whole pitch type shit, yeah? And by the age of 21, I'd pitched a job role to the CEO of the company and got like a salary increase, all that fluffy stuff on paper that looks good in my own role now, that I created for myself, own job title, yeah? But then in doing that, I soon realized that, like I said before, you get rewarded from hard work with more hard work. It's just, I realized very soon that it's just a cycle. This thing that I'm chasing is like always gonna be 2 steps ahead and I can never obtain it. I was of the mindset of, let me work hard in corporate so I can make a lot of money and then I have a lot more free time to do what I want as I get more senior. But I quickly realized that it's not real. You work hard in your corporate job to get a little bit of a pay rise, if any pay rise, because they'll say budget cuts, this, that, and the third. You're not in control for one. And then you get rewarded by, okay, Ty, you did good with 6 projects, here's another 4. We still want you to get the work done. If you've got less time to do it, is what it is. So to short and simply answer your question, I realized last year, when I was 21 years old, that I cannot physically do this. I have to find a way out.
That's dope. So once that realization came, what did the process and timeline look like for coming to Thailand? Like what made Thailand come up on your radar? And like once you realized, okay, I gotta escape corporate, was Thailand immediately up there on your list, or did you start researching? Like, walk me through that process.
Good question. So I've always wanted to move abroad for the past 2 years, but like I said, I was also focused on my corporate career. That was like, it's going to have to be a later goal, 5 years plus. So that was always in the back of my mind. I want to leave the UK, because for those of you who are watching from the UK, you can agree with the fact that the UK is just gone like that. Like, it was like, oh, UK is a big thing, everyone wants to move to London, but everyone in London wants to leave London. You know what I mean? Or leave the UK out there. So long story short, when I decided and kind of had that realization of this corporate job is not going to get me to the point I want to be in my life, then the next question was, how can I get myself to be at that point in my life? And at the time, guys, you've got to understand, I'm 21, so I'm a few years younger than you, in a sense where all of my friends, like I know a handful of people when I was back home in the UK who was not working a job, who was making money online via social media. TikTok is changing people's lives. So if they can do it and the path's been walked down before, why can I not do it? So I literally just decided that if it's not going to be my corporate job, I need to somehow transition into getting into this content creating world and be able to just monetize off of being myself, whether that be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, etc. So yeah, and to answer the second half of your question, bro, about Thailand, bro, you was a part of that, bro. Like, nah, for real, this guy's the GOAT, because honestly, like, when I decided that I wanted to move abroad, first it was Spain, because I can speak some Spanish. I've told you about this before. So, okay, let me go to Spain. It's next door, it's close. Then I realized, what's the point of me going from the UK to Spain? They're neighbors. Like, that's not, if I want to take a risk, go and take a proper risk, not move 2 hours away. Do you know what I mean? On one short plane journey. That's like moving different states in the US. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? So then I was like, where else can I go to? And started researching. I'd already come to Thailand last year, end of last year in October with my sister. We went to Phuket. I already had a taste of the Thai life. You know what I'm trying to say? A little one pad kapow. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all right. And I actually had a friend here called Harry. So big, you met Harry?
Yep.
Yeah. Harry was here already. So I reached out to him and said, yo, bro, I know you're in Thailand. What's that like? He was telling me about it. I started to do more research. Bro, honestly, like, I don't want you guys to think I'm just riding on Zayn. But like, I swear, just honest, no ego, yeah? Like, the first thing I typed into YouTube when Harry told me, yeah, you should check out Thailand, I just typed in Thailand or digital nomad or one of these general terms. I see a black brother. Oh my days, there's hope. There's hope. I see this guy, there's actually hope. So I seen your channel, started watching your episodes. I remember watching one episode. The first one I watched was you walking, like I think it might have been in Pattaya, and you tried like a local. You went to some kind of food joint, like one of them food trucks. You know, like, you had some food on a stick. I'm like, damn, I could be doing this shit. You know what I mean? So then I was like, if it's gonna be Thailand, how do I make this work? And then I just got serious about social media. And I'm here. I don't want to be dotting around, but like that's how it kind of happened, bro. So yeah.
Wow. So you took a risk, man. You seem like the type of person. We'll talk about mindset in a second, but like you're the type of person who create your own path. Yeah. So even in your corporate world, you created your own path still. And then so you just took that same foundation and applied it to just completely doing your own thing. Yeah. And in just the short time you've been here, talk about your growth on social media and like how you've just been tapping in with content and networking.
Honestly,
because you've been killing it, man. Like I suck at short form content. Like he's killing it. My thing is YouTube, but like he's killing with short form.
Appreciate that, bro. But this is the YouTube goat, man. So yeah. But to answer your question, man, my life has just changed completely. So like when I first came out here, let's just talk about social media. And social media means everything and nothing, and we'll talk about why in a second. Yeah. I came out here with 3,500 followers on Instagram. I just hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. And I didn't have any YouTube. I was heavy on LinkedIn, the more corporate apps, because my background or my kind of personal brand was all in the corporate space. Then when I came out here, I said, you know what? I've just severed my main income stream. I don't have no way that I'm going to be able to support myself. I've just got a few £1,000s saved up. I've got to make this shit work. I said, I'm going to go all in on my personal brand. I'm going to put 100% and really squeeze that rag and like at least give it my all, chase my dream. Every single day, from the day I got on that plane on the 22nd of February, I was posting content religiously. Like I got on YouTube as soon as I came here. I was posting 2 Instagram reels a day. TikTok I haven't really been focusing on too much, if I'm being honest, but over the past 2 months, so it's been about 8.5 weeks now, I've amassed over 23,500 followers just on Instagram alone. So I went from 3,500, not really many people outside of my area in the UK knowing who I was, to like you, as because we went to the club, we could talk about this, but like, people are approaching me like, hey, I've seen your content. I'm thinking shit like, are you sure it's me? Like, is it like for real? Like, damn. Yeah. Like, I've had some proper viral content pieces that have really kind of helped me to build my brand, and it's going really well at the moment, man. So like I said to you guys before, I knew and I saw people like Zay, other people who are literally doing the things that I wanted to do. So that just said to me that the path was already being walked down. So with the right work ethic, mindset, self-belief, and action, I can do it as well.
Did you have any doubt about this working when you came here? Like, just because I know it could be, you know, it could be like nerve-wracking to go outside of that box and just take on something completely new. Yeah. And sometimes there's this little bit of like, you know, doubt where you're like, oh, okay, is this actually going to work? Or like, what if it doesn't work? Did you have any of those feelings, or were you just straight like eye on the prize? You just knew?
A bit of both, bro. And I know that's a bit of an annoying answer. So I'd first like to say that, as you can kind of tell, bro, from knowing me the last 2 months, like I'm very, very big on mindset. Mm-hmm. And like, I've always been very big on mindset, even when I was in my corporate job. So I am of the mindset, like I've brainwashed myself so much to the point where I just know intrinsically that anything that I do and put my mind to, I will achieve it. Some of you guys might watch this and be like, he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's this, that, and the third. Like, I don't even take that on. Anything that I do and I apply myself to, I know I can make it work. So with that mentality, I knew that I was jumping off a cliff. I knew I was jumping out of a plane. I didn't know what life's gonna be like here. But I just knew that as long as I give it my 100%, which I have been doing so far, honestly, it will work and things will unravel and it will be all right. Yes, at the same breath though, I still, even now, being honest with you and just vulnerable, it's scary, bro. Like I'm 20, I came out here when I was 21. I left my mum. My mum was crying at the airport. Left all my friends. I only knew one friend, which was Harry, I keep talking about. And I'm here living alone in a new continent, away from everything that I've known. It's scary, but I'm a big believer that you need to feel the fear and do it anyway. So yes, I am scared. I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't know what tomorrow might bring. It's quite lonely, but I'm gonna feel everything I feel right now, and I'm gonna use that as fuel to make sure I don't fail. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still gonna feel how I feel, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm still gonna
overriding
it, man.
That's dope. So like, what has been, so now that you're here, what has been some of the, like, your experiences? I know, so you got to celebrate his 22nd birthday here. I had the pleasure of being a part of that. Yeah. We had a great time. It was a fun night. So what's it been like now that you're actually here in Thailand? Like, has everything kind of been the same as what you watched online? Did you feel like anything is like different? Like, just share some of your experiences now that you've been here, whether it's dating or whatever, just lifestyle, like now that you live here.
That's a really good question. So I'll answer that in 2 ways. I'm gonna answer that because like, I'm one of you guys. Like, don't think like I'm some crazy guy. Like, I was watching your channel, bro, before I came out here. So now that I'm actually here, it's a very full. Even the fact that I'm gonna be on the, I'm gassed. Do you know what I mean? Like, shit, I was watching this. Like, it's crazy. So to answer your question, bro, Thailand. What's it like? Comes to Thailand. It's different. I feel it's like a sensory overload because of how drastically different the culture is compared to being back home in the West and what I've experienced and known in my comfort zone compared to being here. Like even little things like Thailand's so safe. I'm not gonna say it's the safest country in the world, and what I mean by safe is like, for my experience being a Phalang, people to people safe. So like I don't have to worry about getting robbed, my phone getting stolen, someone being racist to me. Like everything I've just said as an example, I've literally experienced in the UK. Do you know every single one of them? Just being honest, yeah. So like I have not really had to have that same level of, I don't want to say anxiety, but like wariness and, you know what I mean? You know, when you're just like, you're in survival mode. I feel like I'm obviously not in that. So from that aspect, it's been amazing being here. Dating, shit, gonna be all day. About dating in Thailand. It's interesting, man. Asian women are beautiful. I never really used to date Asian women before. In the UK, I was mainly like black queen. Black queen,
same.
I still am. All of my black queens will be watching this, and my Asian ones too. I have Asian ones too. So like dating out here, I kind of take on the same mentality I had back home, bro. Whereby I'm single. Yeah, I play the field a little bit. I'll talk to a couple girls. It is what it is. I'm just a man. However, I'm not really looking to settle down. And in the UK, I had the same mentality. So because I'm so focused on what I want to do and achieve, for me right now, I'm not prepared to give up a certain amount of my time to like grow and invest in a woman. That's just me being honest and selfish.
You're young. It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not in that stage of my life where I'm prepared to give up 30% of my hours, for example, to be chilling, watching, whatever. I'm just not me. So I've been dating, yes, casually, but nothing too serious. But as a whole, from your content specifically, like, I feel like everything you said, I've kind of actually experienced myself. So again, credits to you, because you see a lot of content creators out here, not just in Thailand, but people on this digital nomad life that's like, oh yeah, today I woke up at the beach and I just had coconut water today, and you know what I mean, I just got a massage for 60p, and it's not real. That might be an element, but that's not your everyday. And even on my channel, like, I don't try and sell a false lifestyle. Like, it's not every day that I'm chilling, swimming, for example, even though my pool's just over there. I'm up early. I was just saying to Zay off cam, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning to edit some YouTube videos. I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. So I still have brought that kind of hustle mentality from the UK to here, even though it's a different environment.
That's a good point to make. 'Cause I do feel like a lot of content kind of just romanticizes the digital nomad life, and sometimes you don't see the work aspect of it. It just seems like every day people are just, just skipping the streets and sipping coconuts. But so one point he just made was like that there's still a lot of work that goes into it. And I'm still new in this journey, even though it's like been almost 2 years. He's new in this journey. It's like there's still going to be work that you have to do. Don't just think you're just going to move over here and just play around all the time, because when you are your own boss, right, it's like being a hunter-gatherer. If you don't work, if you don't put in, nothing's coming to you, right? So you have to constantly be planting seeds and be putting in some type of work and creating opportunities for yourself. So that's something I've noticed that you're doing a really good job at, is creating opportunities for yourself. What's some advice you would give to some people watching this right now that want to embark on this journey, maybe in the similar position that you were in before you came over here?
That's a good question. So I'm going to answer that by saying, advice that I would give to maybe my old self or someone who's looking to kind of get on that digital nomad journey is two things. I'll give you like a mindset advice and like a practical piece of advice. So the practical piece of advice I would say first is ask yourself, what skills do you already have in your current situation? So if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're working in Walmart, you're working in Tesco in the UK, whatever job you're working, ask yourself, or sit down, get a piece of paper and write down every single skill that you have, that you're using in your job. I'll give you an example. When I was working in this marketing company, I moved into my own role. I moved into the HR department. I was leading a team of Gen Zs. I had about 9 Gen Zs who was working under me, and I had a Gen Z community I was leading of about 200 people. Within that job role, I was doing skills of conflict resolution, change management, project management, team building, leadership, public speaking, like all of these skills, right, that built up my 9-to-5 job. So what I did when I moved out here was ask myself, what skills that I already have in my 9-to-5 job, and how can I use these to build some sort of offer online? So I'll give you an example. I've now got a community of people who I help to help them transition from their job to moving out abroad. And the same skills I do webinars with them, I do lots of calls with them. Those are the same skills. I was just taking project management and I've taken public speaking from a 9-to-5 job. That's allowed me to be a digital nomad. So for you guys, break down the skills that you already have and ask yourself how you can build some sort of offer, thing, service online to fulfill the same thing. So you're not really learning anything new, you're just fulfilling it in a different way. And the mindset gem I would give to you guys, or practical advice, is that one, you need to step into the unknown, because what you're scared of will define you. So like, Zay might have been a bit skeptical and scared being the first one in his family to leave America, leave the States and come to Thailand. But if he didn't move out here, that means that now he's capped himself and his kind of potential as a human being, because he'll only go as far as he's scared of. His scared level is level 3, so he's only going to really live and experience up to that level 3 of life.
Right.
I was scared, and I'm honest with you guys, man. Like, some days I wake up like, I just wish I could be at home with the man them, or doing whatever I wanted to be doing. It's a bit, I do get scared of the unknown. I don't know what tomorrow or next week might bring. However, I'm prepared to kind of, again, face the fear and do it anyways, even though it might be something that scares me. This journey has scared me, but I've still learned and had so many opportunities from that. So lean into what scares you guys, man.
Love that, man. I think that's super, super solid advice. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. Taking the skills that you already have and transitioning them, that's exactly what I did to be able to be out here right now. Was taking, every time you operate in any given field, background, career, you're learning some hard skill sets, what I mean by that is foundational skill sets, that no matter what the vehicle is, they can transition to something else. So that's basically what you just said, is take those, whatever skill sets you have, like they're transitionable. Like you can literally take them and move them to another field, arena, and still be able to create results for yourself. So I love that. Super solid advice. I think you guys should definitely tap in with that. And while it's in my mind, go ahead, if you want to shout out your community, and I'll put the link for his community below this video as well.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, so I got a community basically, which is for those who are looking to really become a digital nomad. And what I do is I focus on your 9-to-5 job or your current situation right now, and I help you, again, like we've just been saying, build an actual offer online by leveraging the exact same skills that you have. And I also do a bit of work on auditing people with their social media. Like I said a few moments ago, social media has been a pivotal point of me even being in the position I'm in today. So I kind of give my community a lot of gems on how they can use their social media to kind of grow and have credibility in a certain field. So if that interests you guys, reach out to me, book in a call, and we can go from there. But if anything, I'm just happy to even be on your episode, on your channel, bro. Like, seriously, man.
You dropped a ton of game, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. But keep staying sub to this guy, man, because he's a G. He's a G.
The last 2 questions I'm going to ask you is, so one, I want you to teach us some UK slang. We'll save that for last, but because hey, look, I got some interesting terms. Like for me as an American, I'm just like, some of the things you guys say, I'm just like, huh, what does that mean? Or like, some of the things are, man, it's a lot different. But the question before that, when I asked you, is like, what's next for you? So me and you were actually just on a podcast together with some other guys, and the question was asked like, what's the goals in the next like 6 months or so? So like, what's one goal you have for yourself now that you're out here? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months to a year?
Ooh, good question. I'd say in the next 6 months, social media wise, I want to be at 100K followers on my IG. I will be at 100K followers on my IG. Like the way I'm going, the level of consistency, it's literally only a matter of time. I don't really know what other type of physical things I would like to have. Like I'm not going to say I want a Lambo in 6 months or something like that, but I would like to have 100K followers on my social media. I would like to I can't like quantify it and say like numbers, but I'd like to have a lot bigger of a network than I already have. You're saying that I'm doing good at networking, which I am, because I'm quite extroverted, sorry. But I just want to meet as many people as possible. So I'd just say short and simply those things. I'm so focusing on my social media at the moment because it's the way forward in my opinion.
Right.
And just continue to build my network and my mindset, man. That's it.
That's dope, man. I could have asked you a ton more questions, but we're not gonna make this interview super long. So, lastly, let's get into some UK slang. There's a few terms I know just from watching a few shows like Top Boy and stuff like that.
Let's do this. What terms do you know? And I'll teach you some. That's jokes.
All right, so one of the terms I actually like is like all my days, like
all my days.
All my days, like you see a girl, it's like, oh man, like all my days, like she like looks good, like. I also hear the term like in it, like do y'all use that like in it? In it? Is that what you say like in it? Like
I don't know why like in the States you say in it, like it's in it.
In it.
There's no D. It's
okay, just in it. In it.
Like I'd be like, say for example, if you said to me, I'm trying to get some food, I'd be like, what? You trying to eat here, innit? I'd be like, what? You trying to get some food here, yeah? Say no more, we'll go there, innit?
Oh, okay.
That's some UK slang. Or another thing is like, leng.
Lang.
What does that mean?
Ah, man, you told me before, but I forgot. Is that like hold up, lang? Like it's like fire? Is that like, is it a good term?
Yeah, it's a good term.
Like
yeah.
something's like it hits? Would you say like, okay.
So leng is something that you could use like an adjective. So like if you're eating some food, my days, me and Zay just went to this, we had to eat Texas chicken today. The food was leng.
Okay.
Or we're in Sugar, bro, that girl's leng.
Okay.
Like you could use it like that. So you could use it to describe a chick or like food or like the weather's leng today, it's so hot, it's leng.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple more. Neek. Neek.
Okay.
I'll put it in a sentence. You're a neek.
You're a neek. This sounds like it might be like a. I feel like is this like a more of a insult or okay? It sounds like an insult, but I don't know what it means.
So neek is like, if you're moving weird. So say if you do some weird, like we've done this condo tour now. Say if you like, I don't know, there's something weird, I'd be like, bro, you're a neek. Like,
okay.
You're moving like a neek. You're moving weird. Or say if like you didn't want to film with me or some weird type of vibe, bro, you're moving like a neek, like pattern up. Like,
oh, okay. Got it.
And the last one is like, I give it easy one. That's dead still.
Dead
like
still.
That phrase, that's dead still.
All right, using the sentence though, like.
So me and you out, we're eating Texas chicken.
Yeah.
You make me try some new fries I've never had before, Cajun fries or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that food's dead still.
Okay, so it's like, all right, it's just not good. Like it's opinion hasn't changed on it. It's all right.
Like it's meaty.
Yeah.
Meaty.
Yeah.
Meaty's like meaty and dead still is like the same. Like it's not good. It's butters. It's like I'm just saying slang, but like if it's dead, it's not good, bro. Like,
Word. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna take some of this slang. You guys might start hearing some of these in upcoming videos. I'm gonna start using it. You know what I'm saying? Like practice my UK accent, British. But Todd, man, appreciate you coming on the channel, man. Like this has been dope for allowing everyone to come see the tour and see how you're living out here and just dropping some inspiration for the channel. One of my big things, I love connecting with new people, man, and just seeing everyone's different way of life and especially mindset because, you know, we all come from different backgrounds and upbringings. And like I said, there's a lot more things we could get into. So maybe in the future we'll have to do another interview because I would like to talk to you more about like what it's like for you being black, like UK, and me, I'm black American. Like what is the life difference? So
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, we got a lot more to cover to get into, but we're gonna keep this video right here. 'Cause I think overall, including the tour and this will probably be like 50 minutes. But you guys have been rocking with the longer videos, so hey, we're gonna keep them coming. But yeah, whatever you guys want to see, don't forget to tap into his channel as well. All his information, his links, Instagram, YouTube will be below. So help him get to 100K. I'm asking you guys, help him get there. Let's do it. Until next time, we'll see you. Peace. All right, guys, so that was obviously a great interview. Now I want to show you guys some bonus footage. I was going to end the video there, but I just want to show you guys a little bit more of the area. So we are in the Central Rama 9 area. And I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys some of the things that's close to this area in case you're thinking about potentially moving over here. So let's go ahead and flip the area and let's just do a quick tour of our surroundings. So as Ty mentioned, we're not far from Jod's Fair Night Market, which is a pretty popular night market out here in Bangkok, Thailand. As you guys can see right here, Central Rama 9, a very huge mall and hotels and corporate buildings. And then across the street, we're at the Fortune Hotel plus Fortune Town, which we're gonna take a quick tour of. Pretty busy areas, you guys can see. Bangkok is a city that really never sleeps. We got Subway, we got coffee shops, 7-Eleven obviously. And right here is the MTR. So not far at all. This is about, I believe it took about 5 minutes to get here by bike. Not sure how much by walking, but the MTR is not far by this area as well, which that is Thailand's underground transit system. So you have the BTS, which is the SkyTrain, and then you have the MTR, which is the underground. So when searching for an area to live in, for me, I'm a big person on convenience. I love living in convenient areas. And from the looks of it, this also appears to be a pretty convenient area as well. And funny story, when I first moved to Thailand almost 2 years ago, I used to live not far from here in the Hoi Quang, I'm saying it completely wrong, but I used to live not far from here, basically is what I'm saying. So I'm a little bit familiar with the area, but not too familiar. But we're gonna take a little look around and hopefully they don't mind me recording. I do wanna get a new camera that's a little more inconspicuous. But let's see if we can manage to get some film. There's literally so many malls here in Thailand. Like, it's hard to be in an area where you don't find a mall. And I love the thing about Thailand. I love the malls here are vibrant. They're always busy. You know, you can find many different restaurants and stores. And like I said, they're just full of life. Unlike a lot of malls in America, I just feel like the malls in America are dying. But when you come here to Thailand, you realize that, hey, there is new life here. And I'm actually gonna run in here real quick and take a look around. So I'm not sure what level we're on right now, but this level 2, they have all types of camera equipment, lighting, tripods, all of your recording equipment you can get here. But none of these stores seem to have the DJI Pocket 3, but the guy just told me that they possibly have it in stock across the street at Central Rama 9. So after this, we're gonna go across over there and check it out. But like I said, guys, this is a creator's perfect place to come to find what you're looking for. If you wanna become a content creator, this might be the mall you wanna stop by to get all your needs and create yourself a little studio and get that content pumping out. As Ty just said, right? Like, content is the way to go. And I second that, because it's opened up so many doors for me and many others. Like, I will say, one of the big benefits for me that's content has allowed for me is the people I've met. I met some great people just by simply putting out content. You guys have asked me before, like, okay, how do you meet friends and how do you meet people? Well, by putting yourself out there, it's made my life easier, because I don't really have to go to people. People come to me, and I'm able to meet people that way because I put my face out there. I've done the groundwork. And so instead of me searching for people, people search for me, and that's how I'm able to make connections. Not a bad price. Okay, thank you. Not bad. So you guys can see that MacBook was only 11,800 baht, which should be about, I think, under $300. So they also have a Lotus in here. As you guys know, Lotus is one of the main markets, grocery markets here in Thailand. I should get me one of these little electric bikes to ride around, to go back and forth to the gym. How much? 23,000 baht. Maybe we'll consider it. So this store right here appears to be like custom printing and apparel. So like t-shirts and cups and stuff you can find at this store. Micro ink, you guys can see. Not familiar with the quality of work or anything like that, but hey, you might want to check it out. But yeah, guys, your laptop needs, electronic needs, I feel like they have it all up here. I'm in the market for a new laptop soon, as well as like upgrading my camera to be able to pump out more content for you guys. I need myself like a gamer laptop. My younger brother just got one. Now I need one so I can, you know what I'm saying, up my game as well. So we'll be investing in the channel pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, this is a dope spot. They got it all. But let's go across the street to Central Rama 9 and see if the DJI store has the camera we are looking for. So we're gonna find out if we can get to the other side by going down here to the trains. I have no clue if this will work or not, but let's find out. We're gonna go underground, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so 2 all trains is over here to Central. And we figured it out. Yep, guys. So to get over, we just simply go underground. And it takes us right to Central Rama 9. Oh, perfect, guys. Here we are. Central Rama 9. We got some food, court action. Let's see. Smoothies. Listen, you'll never have a hard time finding food in Thailand. They literally. As I mentioned, there's so many malls here in Thailand. This is my first time even at Central Ramadan because there's just so many to hit up. Infinite choices of malls. Like I said, they're all busy, which is crazy. We got Crocs, New Balance, Skechers, Fila's. Y'all, Haagen-Dazs has the best ice cream. Argue with your mama, not me. I swear Haagen-Dazs is the best. It's so good. Especially that strawberry cheesecake. Blossom Punch. Oh, they got cookies? This mall is huge, guys. Look how many floors. It's like at least 7 floors. This is pretty big. This is a huge mall. Hopefully I can even find the DJI store. Like, I'm looking for a guide. I don't want to just be walking around aimlessly. Sometimes, you know, as men, we don't like to ask for help. We just like to figure it out on our own. But as you guys can see, just by asking for help will save you a ton of time. I would have walked every floor trying to find this place, and they just knew the answer like that. So shout out to the help desk. All right, guys, so battery is dying, so I'm gonna end the video here. Just wanted to include you guys some bonus footage. So anyway, guys, once again, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe.